Normal beach attire.
He likes to sing pirate shanties.
I do like to sing pirate shanties. Oh, had she but told me. How do you feel about Pepe Le Pew?
I think he's adorable.
I feel like that would be more of my
I think he's adorable.
aesthetic. I haven't had a Father's Day gift yet. I look forward to seeing what it is.
It's a shirt.
Really hope she said.
We have to bleep that.
Oh, okay.
You're a jerk.
Kylie is a recording artist.
You're such a butthole. Not gonna lie, we're back here at the Jersey Shore and we're trying to race some weather. Let's see if we can do it. Let's get this podcast started. Welcome, real ones, to our very special second annual Jersey Shore episode of Not Gonna Lie, a Wave original brought to you by Allstate. As you can see, I'm back at one of my favorite places on earth, the Ocean Drive in Sea Isle City, New Jersey. And as you can also see, I'm your host, Kylie Kelce, proud lover of Sea Isle City, proud supporter and advocate of the Eagles Autism Foundation. You can actually donate now to help us reach our goal of over $1 million. The link is in the description. And proud wife to this flip-flop wearing bearded guy next to me who famously ripped his shorts off at last year's OD event. That's right. We're almost 1 year out exactly from the day that he pantsed himself and proceeded to wear a Speedo for the rest of the event.
It's a perfectly normal beach attire.
Maybe in maybe in Europe.
Europe, Miami, I think I've seen a bunch down there.
For sure. I don't frequent Miami, so I can't speak
Definitely
to that.
not specific to the Jersey Shore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. You guessed it. It's my husband. Jason, welcome back.
Hey, thanks for having me.
This episode comes out the day after this year's Shorebirds event. Can you tell everyone what crazy shit you have planned? Because if there's going to be a breakaway situation, we want to know about it.
Yeah, no breakaways this year. Last year, I lost a bet to Bo Allen. We didn't do the bet this year, so no breakaway Speedo shorts.
Was that because you didn't want to lose?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. I think the Speedo was good for a year. We can retire the Speedo. I don't want to just do the same thing over and over again. You got to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
This year we're going to have a 250-gallon aquarium filled with beer.
I love that you said it like you went into it super casual. We just have a massive aquarium of beer. Yeah.
It's called. We're calling it the Beer Aquarium.
Naturally.
Yes. And if the Beer Aquarium gets drank this week, emptied, we will be donating another $100,000 to the Eagles Autism Foundation. So
drink up.
So it's your responsibility to come to the Ocean Drive and drink as much beer as possible for families, autism, research, neurodiversion. Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's right.
If you come and you drink beer, we will only make a bigger impact on the autism community, their families, the programs, the research that are supported by the Autism Foundation.
That's exactly what I said.
That's literally what he said, verbatim. He said those words. Exactly.
And obviously, Garage Beer is helping us out with that. Ertz has a giant pool with, I think, 1 million cheese balls filled that people are going to bob for something in the bottom of it. I think
golden beer.
Golden beers, yes. So all in all, it'll be a couple days of debauchery as well as community and philanthropy all combined together. My kind of favorite coalescing things of,
Okay, we'll talk more about guest bartending, but coming up on today's Jersey Shore special, Jason and I are going to answer some of the most pressing Ask Me Some Things questions sent in by the real ones, like what to do when your kids hit the three-nager stage and how difficult it was or wasn't to squat Travis at the other podcast live show. We also have a Doomscroll clip that's inspired a game. Jason doesn't know we're playing yet, and to be honest, neither do I. That's always a recipe for success. And then I'm going to be joined by one of my best friends who also runs the Eagles Autism Foundation. She's going to embarrass me just like my college roommates did. It's the EAF Executive Director, Ryan Hammond. But before we get to all of that, a quick NGL announcement. As some of you may have already seen, I was in Disneyland Paris a few days ago taping a very special episode of the podcast with a good friend of ours, Alona Mar. But none of you can keep a secret. So now people know. What you don't know is who I got to meet.
No, you just said it, Alona Mar.
No, I know Ilona. I got to meet Olaf. Yeah.
Kind of like
no. Bleep that. The rundown blatantly says, hint at it, but don't say it out loud.
Yeah.
Bleep that.
Yeah.
Bleep it! I got to meet someone who likes warm hugs. Whatever. But that's all I can say for now. You got to wait until next Thursday, July 2nd to watch our Disneyland Paris Spectaculaire. All right, that does it for today's announcements. Let's start things off with 6-ish. Ask me some things. It's actually ask us some things. Questions from the real ones in honor of our year 6 of Shorebirds. Well done, Queen Emma. I see what you did there. Ask us some things is brought to you this week by Allstate. Number 1, first up I'm not gonna say people's names because then I always go to shit on that. Number 1, first up from at Sunshine Sweetheart. I did it anyway. I fucking did it anyway. Fuck you. Number 1, first up. Sweetheart? What?
What's wrong with Sunshine Sweetheart?
No, every so often we get into it and someone has like some weird ass, like you can't tell where the first word ends and the second word starts. It's the whole fucking thing. Yeah. Reading names is trash. What did you get for Father's Day? He doesn't actually know.
Yeah.
He didn't receive it yet.
Haven't had a Father's Day gift yet. Unfortunately, I was out of town on Father's Day.
Yes.
Which is not ideal. But I look forward to seeing what it is.
Me too. I know what it is. Yeah.
It's a shirt and a game that I ordered months ago that's in the back of my closet that I forgot to bring to the shore, and now he can't have until I go home.
I really hope she said that. Really hope she said
we have to bleep that.
Oh, okay. Oh.
God. Never mind. Okay.
Right.
Now I'm sweaty. Here we go. Next one. What's Kylie's best attribute?
This is for me?
You looked so... No, they asked me.
That's a tough one to answer because you have a lot of really good attributes.
Way to save it.
And sometimes strengths can be weaknesses. I would say that you're a very principled person and convicted human being, and that allows you to stay true to who you are and what you stand for, and understand what's right and wrong. And I think that all of those things are also things that I value and love and appreciate about you, and keep me headed in the right direction as well. And I would say that's your best attribute.
That was the kindest way to say that I'm bullheaded.
I mean, at times, for sure. No, there's definitely negatives to that. But I would say overwhelmingly positive than negative.
Thank you for that. That's very sweet. Queen Emma wants to know, what's your least favorite?
Least favorite?
Yeah. To be fair, whenever I'm asked the question, and I'm sure you already know this, but whenever I'm asked the question, because I did say this on the other podcast, whenever I'm asked the question about my biggest pet peeve with you, or like the thing that like bothers me, it's just that you're loud.
Yeah,
that's always my go-to. You're a loud person.
Least favorite.
Did you hear that? He didn't argue with me at all.
I don't think there's anything to argue with.
He's so loud.
I think I got loud feet, loud breathing. I mean, there's not a lot of. I'd be a really bad ninja.
The breathing doesn't bother me. You'd be a trash
bad
ninja.
Least.
He's like, there's so many to choose from.
I would say my least favorite attribute is how particular you are with food.
This is perfect because I can't argue with that.
Yeah, there's nothing to argue about. If anything is even remotely even close to the date, you want to throw it out.
Correct.
If anything's been sitting on the counter for like an hour.
Also correct.
You're like, nope, that's been sitting out.
Or I put it in the fridge, which...
If I try and make anything, I know that you kind of want to eat it, but at the same time, you know that I probably put zero sanitary efforts.
I mean, he
into
probably didn't
cooking
even
it.
wash his hands.
It was cooked though. It's going to be like the bacteria gets killed in the flame.
Yeah.
So that's how it works.
Mm-hmm. What I will say is that, and I've said this multiple times, that you, since we have been together, you've helped me like step out of my comfort zone in a lot of ways. Like the idea of like, you make your partner better.
For sure.
You've helped me like be more open-minded when it comes to food. And I think there's a number of times during our relationship, like even when we were just dating, where I ate something where you were like surprised that I ate it.
Yes, for sure.
Number 3, next question is clearly more Dallas rage bait. If Jason was traded to the Cowboys, would you have had a Cowboys Kelce jersey? You would have.
Well, I would have had to. Yeah, that's part of the requirements.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't. Here's the deal. This is actually a super easy question because I didn't even I've never put on a Kelce Eagles jersey.
Okay.
So this is actually a really easy question. I'm going to take the loophole on this one.
I'll say this. If we have, well, I guess we only have daughters right now. If we ever had a daughter that became a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, as much as I hope that does not happen, no offense to anybody, I will gladly wear anything to support them. I think that I get that you don't want to wear Dallas stuff. I get that there's like a whole Philly moniker out here. I think it's really important to show support for people that you love. And that goes deeper than my love of the Cleveland Browns or any of that stuff.
Okay. That's fair. Luckily we didn't have to find out. Next up, number 4, what's the best part of being a girl dad and what's the hardest part?
Best part for me, it was only Trav and I growing up. So I've never been around tiny women outside of like elementary school. And even then they had cooties, so I wasn't really talking to them. So I just think how adorable they are, how much you get to play with them, how much you get to see them learn and grow. Like Benny's in a great stage right now because she's like just old enough to really start articulating what she has in her head and what she's thinking, but she's still young enough that everything is kind of amazing. So like every little thing she kind of like picks up on, and she's starting to go out of that age a little bit, but that's my favorite stage, when they're really like in awe of the world and they want to talk about everything, and things that you take for granted on like a really regular basis are, I guess, like put more in the forefront of your mind. So you get to experience the world again through the lens of like a tiny human who's just doing it for the first time.
Is there anything that you can point out as the hardest part of being a girl dad?
I feel like that's still that's down the road. I haven't experienced that yet. Right now, there's not a lot of negative sides to girls. I think those are going to come in like,
when we're all synced up.
Yeah.
The worst case scenario is if we end up as like a chain reaction period house, which means that at least one person every week of the month has their period. Oh God, we're going to have so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Teenage years are not going to be fun for a lot of those reasons.
Okay. That's fair. Number 5, next one is someone seeking out parenting advice. So let's see how this goes. Hi, Kelce's. We are in the 3-nager straight up sassing everyone phase. Is this normal?
What is it?
The 3-nager. She described it as the 3-nager straight up sassing everyone phase.
I mean, I love that stage. Who doesn't? I love a sassy 3-year-old. That's hilarious.
That's Bennett right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Benny, well, she's not always sassy. I think she goes in ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
Where she is like the sweetest thing ever, but she definitely struggles with the concept of sharing and taking her turn on things.
Yep.
She goes from being like the funniest person on the planet and like holding court and like being somewhat of like a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
And then 2 moments later, she's mad that they're laughing at her.
Pissed.
Yeah. So
absolutely furious.
Yeah. None of it makes sense.
And there's no knowing like what the breaking point will be. That's the craziest part, because she'll go and she'll riff and she'll keep running. And then all of a sudden you're just like, that's what got you? Now you're crying.
No, this is my favorite stage. I'm all in. I like emotion on their sleeves.
How do you respond to when they act a little bit sassy to you?
Well, describe, is sassy like throwing a temper tantrum, or sassy?
I think
different?
Sassy is sort of like trying to get their way.
I
let it ride.
I like when, I think it's really easy when kids are having their emotions on their sleeves and outwardly telling you how much they hate your guts. I can solve that. I can tell them how much I love them and diffuse that situation very easily. And we're still in the stage where all of our kids are doing that. I fear more when kids are dejected and like actually not being sad. Sass it up. Let me know how much you're hurt by somebody taking your stuffed animal. We can solve that issue, but don't go into a corner and not tell anybody and let it stew. That's when it's like a major issue.
Okay. And last one for now. Do you think Kylie or Queen Emma planted the mice in the kitchen to speed up Project Cat?
Well, it hasn't sped the project up, so if it is, operation failed.
Yeah.
I feel like we have a very good time frame for when the cat is going to happen. And it will, I'm staying true to that timeline.
How quickly, because there have been quite a few times where you've either been like at work or like on a trip where I've texted you like, I'm going to get a cat.
Mm-hmm.
How quickly do you make the connection between that and, oh, Kylie saw a mouse in the house?
Oh, instantaneously. Yeah.
It is the tell of like, I'm headed to the shelter to get a cat. He's like, where did you see the mouse?
Yeah.
Where were the mouse droppings? He knows that is a massive trigger for me because I'm an animal person. I'll pick up spiders. I'll pick up spiders. I'll take them outside.
You can't say you're an animal person if you have that much disdain for animals.
Well, to be fair, when the one mouse had to be squashed, I did call on you.
Yeah, I'll squish a mouse.
Nope.
I'll squish mice. Got to catch them. They're pretty quick.
Got to catch them first. You know who would catch a mouse?
Cat.
Yeah. Is it still barn cat or bust? Because I did tell you about the PSPCA has the barn cat.
Yeah. Well, I think
program.
Like, what are we calling a barn cat?
The barn cat is basically an inside outside cat, a cat that's really there to control pests, one that doesn't necessarily want to be your BFF, but is there to do a job.
Yeah, I mean, that's certainly what I would prefer in a cat. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if we're really trying to eradicate mice, there are individuals whose entire professions will...
No, we have an exterminator.
Yeah, that is going to deter the mice situation far more than cats.
Jason, I grew up with a cat in the house, and I couldn't tell you how many times I saw a mouse in the house that I grew up in.
Sure.
I just really don't like mice. I don't know what it is. The way they scurry, it's so gross. Okay, that's it for Ask Us Some Things. Part 1 brought to you by Allstate. We'll answer some more later, but right now let's talk about the reason we're here in places Kylie has some business being. This week, I actually have a lot of business being right here at the Ocean Drive in Sea Isle, and Jason has even more business being here because it's our big EAF fundraising. I would say it's 48 hours. It's our 48 hours of fundraising for Team 62. We're in year 6 of this event.
Yep.
How much have things changed since the first event guest bartending here at the OD?
Well, the first year, I don't even know. Was it just me?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the first year it was just one person. We were actually like serving drinks.
Yeah. Wasn't that wild?
Yeah. And
how do you think your bartending skills are?
I think I'm very good at beer and most normal mixed drinks.
Okay.
And I think when I'm here, I'm like freaking ready to move and shake. And so I think I'm a good bartender. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be terrible if you asked me to make like a Manhattan or like something of like higher scale or class.
Sure.
That's not what I will be able to execute.
You're like
on.
a rum and coke kind of guy.
Anything that comes from a little squirty gun, if I can fill it up with that and well liquor, I can make you a concoction. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the craziest thing you've signed over the years?
I feel like there have been a number of weird items here.
We ran into the baby
yesterday. Yep.
At the arcade.
That's right.
That Jason signed right over that wall back there.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Maybe 2 or 3 years ago?
The baby
she looked probably
was
3.
Maybe 3.
How much more community do you get?
For sure. No, that was definitely a fun one. Obviously, babies are not allowed in the venue.
Correct.
So that was a reach over the wall, Simba moment. Then I'm pretty sure I've signed an amputated leg here.
Yes.
Nearly positive.
Why not?
There have been a bunch of odd items.
The craziest part about that is there is not a single person in the Philadelphia area that just heard that and didn't bat an eye.
Standard.
I mean, that is just about as Eagles fan as it gets.
Yes. I think there have been a ton of other really interesting ones, but those are probably the 2 that stand out the most.
For the second year in a row, I'm also putting on a yoga class where donations will benefit EAF. Jason, will you be taking the class again this year? It's a little later in the morning. He had no idea we were doing a yoga class.
Yeah, I mean, it almost later in the morning makes me less likely.
Yeah,
it's like just means it's going to be hotter at that time.
So fair. That's really fair. Okay.
It was also just
very hot last year.
I also I tore my hamstring last year running.
Yes, you did.
Almost all the time when I'm tearing muscles, it's because I have stretched. I am very notoriously anti-stretching, which my back does not appreciate. But for some reason, I just find myself getting injured less when I don't stretch.
Okay.
So I know that goes against I think scientifically, what's the study of people that study exercise? Kinesiology?
Yes.
Or human movement or something?
Study of movement is kinesiology.
Yeah, I think they would all...
Physiology is how your body works.
Unanimously disagree with me, but...
Okay. Well, Jason might not be there, but I will be because we're doing yoga tomorrow at Excursion Park, right over there. Just behind us. Shout out to Stride Fitness here in Sea Isle City, and also Lululemon for their generous donation and partnership for this event. We're so excited to do it a second year. It's such a great way to kick off the day, and it will actually roll us right into our All Abilities series with EAF. We will have some yoga, some football happening there as well. And All Abilities means that kids, both typical and neurodivergent, can participate in the same clinic. It's absolutely outstanding, and an instance in which a lot of families find that it's the only place where both of their kids or multiple kids can participate together as a family. So it's a very exciting event. We're so excited to be kicking off all these events for this year. Even if you can't make it in person, you can donate to EAF and contribute to our hopefully over $1 million goal. Again, the link is in the description. And guys, it could just be as little as $5. It still gets us closer to our goal. We really appreciate any donation. Moving on, let's get right to Doomscroll of the week. Doomscroll is brought to you this week by CVS. All right, first scroll, one of my favorite corners of the internet this summer has been World Cup soccer fans trying American things for the first time. And these English fans discovered water ice.
Nice.
Yes, guys, so we've had our Philly cheesesteak. Now we're here at Readers.
Readers. He did say water ice, if you heard that.
I've definitely not tried it already, so let's give it a taste test.
Great choice, by the way. He got mango.
Oh, sucking up flavours, pops in your mouth, refreshing on a hot day. Giving this a 9 out of 10.
Ooh, and I've gone for
Lemon.
the lemon one. So I actually haven't tried this one, so we'll give it a shot.
He says it's better than lemonade, by the way, which really blows my mind. Watch.
That is like a lemonade, but 10 times better. I will go for 9.2.
9.2,
Top
strong.
tier spot.
Top tier.
Readers.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what water ice flavor would you have recommended them?
I think the mango's the one.
Right?
Yeah, that's the most universally liked and loved flavor. I think everybody has like their own, but that's the one that I think most people identify as like the best one, or one that's really good.
If you had to suggest one thing for the World Cup fans coming into Philadelphia to try, what would it be? Obviously, they said that they had just tried a cheesesteak, which I think is kind of a staple.
Yeah.
But is there anything else that's a little more obscure that you think people should be trying?
Oh, man. I mean, a lot of people like roast pork sandwiches. I think it's definitely...
Because he doesn't like broccoli rabe.
I'm not a broccoli rabe
You can
fan.
get it with spinach, by the way.
And I'll give a caveat. I've had broccoli rabe that I like, but I think in general...
You also don't like sharp provolone. So a typical roast pork sandwich in Philadelphia is roast pork shaved very thin,
sharp
provolone and broccoli rabe.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like broccoli rabe, and you also don't like sharp provolone.
I don't mind sharp provolone. I would rather have regular provolone. I think that is another iconic Philadelphia like sandwich.
That's a great call.
Their hoagie rolls.
Thank you for saying that.
Are going to be, better than any place else. And when you go back to the other places that you are and you're getting a hoagie roll, you're going to make, this really just, there wasn't a lot of thought or care put into it.
Now, since you're not on TikTok regularly, I do want to inform you what a couple other things are that the World Cup fans are, that are just blowing their minds.
Yeah.
Number one, free refills on drinks.
I've seen some of those videos.
Blowing their minds.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious to me.
Yes.
Chips and salsa being brought to the table for free at a Mexican restaurant, that they come out like with the menus to be like, okay, here are your chips and salsa. What would you like to order?
Do they have, who's infatuated with this? Like, I'm assuming
I think the marketing concept of you order food and you get chips and salsa to the table.
I guess, but what I'm saying is all right, Japanese fans, thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm like. There's no way that Mexican fans are coming to the U.S.
I think the whole point is it's like the idea of
having some type of free item.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's what the free refills is doing.
Well, I'll tell you this.
That takes us to bread baskets because they're endless and they're free.
I'll also say this, just so you know, there's nothing free. Like, you're paying for it, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
They will advertise it under the concept.
They've marked up all of the other things you're purchasing to make sure that you can cover costs on that.
This is classic capitalism marketing, Japanese and we have mastered it here in America. You may think you're getting something for free. In fact, you are paying for it.
The one thing that makes my heart happy that apparently visitors are absolutely fascinated with is ranch dressing, which hell yeah, we have it.
Yeah.
And hell yeah, it's delicious. If you have not, French fries, also pizza. Things that you would not think to dip in ranch, dip it.
I know overseas, at least in Europe, they do a lot of mayonnaise, which would make sense that they also like ranch. Like, I feel like those are, they're both white and
creamy.
Yeah, I guess that's the right word.
Trav's gonna love that.
I don't know if Trav likes ranch or not. I feel like he doesn't. He doesn't like most of those.
There's no way he doesn't. There's no chance he eats it.
But he'll do aiolis, which is weird. I don't understand.
Because aioli is fancy, and he's fancy.
Well, aioli just has garlic. Isn't the only difference between aioli and mayonnaise just that it has garlic?
Not every aioli has garlic. Only a garlic aioli has garlic.
I don't think that's true.
An aioli is like a homemade
Can we
mayonnaise.
look this up, please?
Yeah. The primary difference is that traditional aioli is an emulsion of garlic.
I mean, I kind of knew I was right.
Then why are they calling it a garlic aioli?
For people that don't know, aioli as garlic, maybe it has more garlic. It's classic American capitalism marketing.
Honestly, I'm going to dive into that a little bit more later because I'm still not 100% convinced. When in doubt it. Okay. Next scroll. There's a new trend on TikTok called the girl dad effect. And this is about to be very self-explanatory. Queen, I'm going to clip, please.
I'm going to watch this.
It says, my husband before the girl dad effect. It's just a man. Okay.
Did anybody
turns
notice
out I'm actually going to need an explanation. Is it supposed to be that he's... Oh, okay.
Did he?
Both of us are like...
Start that again.
Where? I think he just looks more
The
mature.
only difference is that he added a beard. Like, that's literally... He took his glasses off and has a beard now.
Hold up. What do you say about a beard?
Huh?
What do you say about a beard?
It's a makeup for men. It hides a lot of flaws. Why do you think I have this? I have not seen that.
Speaking entirely based off of our own house, I don't necessarily know that it's girl dad specific, but I do think that your spouse becoming a dad and getting to watch them move into fatherhood is hot. It's hot.
Well, I think women find attractive a man that either has a child, like dogs.
We actually planned that flyover. That
military
was a flyover.
Exercises.
Yeah, that was a flyover for us.
I think the act of like caring for another living thing is attractive.
Is attractive, yeah.
Yes. For women to know that this human being is capable of assisting.
That was a bad flyover formation because they shouldn't be that far apart.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, what they're practicing.
There was a similar trend of women showing their partners glow-ups that we talked about on the show. But I am on record saying that you did not have a glow-up because you've always been handsome.
What is so the glow-up is, again, in reference to the having daughters?
No, the glow-up that we talked about previously was basically like your spouse having a glow-up since when you met them to them like being your actual spouse. Like maturing, like aging like fine wine. And I said that you didn't necessarily have a glow up because you've always been handsome. What do you think about that take? Do you think you had a glow up?
I think I've lost weight, which definitely is good now looking back at old photos.
Okay.
I think that there's some really bad photos of me when I was young in my career. I did shave
mention
my eyebrows with a razor.
Mm-hmm. And now you just let it ride.
No, I'll pluck the middle of them, but yeah.
Now, speaking of that video, Jason, a while ago, you said you might have to bring the mullet back.
I can't bring the mullet back. No.
Still thinking about it?
I would love to, but my hair's thinning too much. I can't do long hair anymore.
Do you think?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that would work?
No, I don't think it would work. My hair just doesn't have the same texture that it used to, unfortunately.
Okay. I will say that you've gone quite gray.
My hair in the back still isn't gray. I have a very...
Have you checked the back of your head?
Skunk.
Have you checked the back of your head?
Huh?
Have you looked at the back of your head? I'm looking at it right now. I can see the back of your head.
Okay.
Gray.
Is it gray back there?
Very.
Oh. Okay.
You're salt and pepper in the back of your head.
I always knew I was salt and pepper here.
It goes all the way around.
Like I'm like salt and pepper in certain parts of my beard.
Out here.
I'm mostly a two-toned. How do you feel about Pepe Le Pew?
I think he's adorable.
I feel like that would be more of my
I think he's adorable.
Aesthetic.
And whatever it is, I'm into it.
You're into...
Whatever's going on in your head, I'm into it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
That does it for Doomscroll of the Week, brought to you by CVS. We'll be right back with some more of the real one's most burning questions for us right after this. Checking Allstate first could save you hundreds on car insurance. Not checking the fridge before telling the girls I'm going to make their favorite breakfast? Delivery is just as good, right? Yeah. Checking first is the right move, so check Allstate first for an auto quote. It could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate, North American Insurance Company, and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. As a type C mom, I need all the help I can get. So it's great that the CVS Health app helps me handle all my healthcare needs. It makes the whole healthcare experience simpler and more convenient, especially for busy parents and caregivers. The CVS Health app helps me get in and out of the pharmacy fast. You can pop in, pull up, and scan your digital barcode at the pharmacy counter, and the pharmacist knows to grab your medications. It helps me keep track of my healthcare to-do list, so I don't have to. I can also stock up on essential warm weather items like bug spray, sunscreen, and more. I seriously go in like supermarket sweep and just clear the entire sunscreen shelf. I have 4 children. I have to get them head to toe. Yeah, I do. CVS Health helps with that. And you can refill, track, and manage your prescription needs anytime. Plus, you can save money and earn rewards with extra care by unlocking in-store and online savings, no coupon needed. Go to cvs.com/app to learn more and download the app today. And we're back for
Hey!
that magic.
That was fast.
And so is Ask Us Some Things, part 2, because Ask Us Anything needed boundaries. You crazy mother. Anyway, number 1, do you get pedicures to help rock the flip-flops?
I've never had a pedicure.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't plan on it.
Don't plan on it.
Yep.
I don't know how else to answer that question.
Would you ever let the girls give you a pedicure?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I know that I've seen a lot of the guys do like the nail paintings and things, and I don't particularly have a desire to do. I can bond with them
in other ways.
And, yeah, I'll play Barbie dolls with them.
Sure.
I also just don't like the
feeling.
I don't like the smell.
Oh yeah,
the smell of nail polish. I am like, it just is like, it's very tough.
Now another real one also asked in relation to the flip flops. Are there any places that you will not wear flip flops?
Any places I won't wear flip-flops, places that don't allow flip-flops, which turns out are quite a few, especially if it's a nicer place. Any place I'm going to have to walk a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm at a sporting event,
yeah.
If there's any place where I feel like there's a chance I might have to run or defend myself, then I'm probably, or you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll have to, I'd probably wear closed-toed foot attire.
Okay. Some of you might be thinking to yourself, there's no way he wears them through the airport, because sometimes you have to take your shoes off to go through TSA. And you know what I'd say to you? Wrong.
I mean, is there an easier way to take your shoes off than having flip-flops? It's literally, it just makes sense.
Did I just change my answer?
I have to bend down and I have to bend down and untie my shoes, put them on a conveyor belt, walk through, take them off, tie them again. This sounds like so much more work.
Are on the airport floor.
Every other animal's bare feet are walking all over the entire earth.
Yeah. Next question. What are his favorite songs to sing with the girls? Five Little Ducks, Hop Little Bunnies? Absolutely not. He likes to sing pirate shanties.
I do like to sing pirate shanties. I do like to sing pirate shanties. My favorite.
And the girls, this so much so that the girls asked for it. We were just down here a couple weeks ago and the girls were asking for them in the car.
That's the beauty of a call and response thing.
For a very long time, it was...
who doesn't love call and response songs?
What was Wyatt's song?
Really, Ellie was the one that liked it the most, was Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her.
Not the pirate shanty. What was Wyatt's song? I'm sorry. What
You're talking about the Weekend?
Texas.
That was when she was very young.
Yes.
Yes. When I would play Lukenbach, Texas, Wyatt...
It's the only time she would stop losing her shit.
I could get her to stop...
During the bewitching hour.
Most of our kids, I'll find a song that I can realize, like if I play it or sing it, they'll stop crying.
I think the key is that when Jason plays a song for them, he'll sing along to it, or he'll get to a point where he doesn't even have to play it on his phone. He can just sing it.
Yeah.
And he has such like a nice low tone to his voice, and it's so smooth when he sings to them that it sort of like, I think just like snaps them out of whatever freak out they're having.
I mean, it's usually the song particularly. It's very rare that I can sing it like a cappella and get them to stop crying. But for Wyatt, if I played Lukenbach, Texas, for whatever reason, she would stop crying.
She would.
If I played Blue by the Fleetwoods, Finney will stop crying, or would.
Yes.
Which is the only reason Blue was higher than Taylor's album this year on my Spotify playlist. But I would say I do that. I also sing a song that's super morbid from the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Do you want me to sing it?
Yeah, well, I don't know what your song you're talking about until you do it.
Let me see if I can do this right now. For some reason, I'm blanking on it. As I was a-walking down by the lock,
that could get Benny.
I was a-walking one morning of late, who should I spy but my own dear comrade, wrapped up in flannel, so hard is his fate.
Yeah.
I boldly stepped up
We're in it
to
now.
and kindly did ask him, oh, why, what is it? Kindly did ask him, why, why? My body is injured and sadly disordered, all by a young woman, my own heart's delight. Oh, had she but told me when she disordered me, had she but told me of it at the time, I might have got salts or pills of white mercury. Now I'm cut down in the height of my prime. Get 6 pretty maidens to carry my coffin, 6 pretty maidens to bear up my pall, and give to each of them bunches of roses, so they may not smell me as they go along. Good night. I hope you don't smell the rotting corpse through these roses.
Shush.
Yeah. No, I like that song, The Cape by Guy Clark. Some of the Fleetwood songs, anything that sounds like lullaby-ish, I would sing a lot of the girls when they're in the crib at night.
Number 3, the next question is actually a tweet.
Yep.
No one's asking the question watching this clip that should be asked.
What should
is
be
at NGL with Kylie good? Your man is strong. You were squatting your brother.
Yeah.
Now, I actually didn't know this happened. Please.
This is before I was dunking.
Which feels a little silly to squat him. Were you waking him up the quads?
I was trying to get warmed up. That's right.
There it is. There it is.
I was just sitting on a couch talking to Will Ferrell for 30 minutes, so wanted to get the legs warmed up.
Yeah. Wake it up so they can fire.
Yeah, this is a big part of the training to dunk, was utilizing a technique called PAP, post-activation potentiation, which all that means is you lift a heavy weight, and then right after lifting a heavy weight, while your central nervous system is primed, you go directly into an explosive jumping mechanic movement, so that all of your muscles and nervous system are ready to jump as high as possible. So you're like training your system to recruit as many muscle fibers to train to be able to jump higher. So this is like similar to a baseball player putting like a donut on the end of his bat in warm-ups. Like he's going to make the bat feel heavier so that when he takes the donut off, the bat feels lighter and he can swing it faster. So that was what I was attempting to do there. Travis is only 200 and maybe 70 pounds tops.
So you knew you could squat him. You had confidence in that.
Yeah, I mean, I injured my quad squatting 670 pounds. Yeah. So I felt pretty confident I could squat him.
2.5 Travises.
Yeah. That was not going to be hard.
Now, you also, another question about the other podcast live show this week.
Yeah.
What did Kylie think of her husband's leotard goalie fit? Now, this outfit that you're wearing is actually your bobsled unitard.
That is my USA
right?
bobsled
unitard. Now, you've had quite a few viral outfits.
I have been known for outfits, yes.
So I would love to discuss what maybe your top 3 would be. And Queen was asking me to say a top 3 Jason viral outfits that I'm going to choose here.
Oh,
some
you're
options.
Choosing.
Yeah. You're not choosing.
Okay, that makes sense.
Do you want to pat? Is there an outfit in particular that comes to mind that you would like to pat yourself on the back for?
My favorite outfit that I've worn as like a dress as. I don't even know what led to it. I'm trying to remember why I did it.
Please tell me it's 51st Dates
it's
from
51st
Halloween.
Dates. It was.
I knew as soon as he said dress as.
That was my favorite. Yeah.
I mean, you nailed it. And also the amount of like investment you had in that costume. First of all, it was because the game was on Halloween, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's why you did it.
But still, that was a very unique. I think
you referenced it on the podcast as well.
Is that what it was?
I believe so.
Okay.
Now, some of the options here are the cowboy look from the Johnson's wedding.
Yep.
When you were in all black. That was looking fly. It was viral. On TikTok, viral. The Bluey two-piece. Outstanding. Last year in Cannes.
Yep.
The green velour tracksuit. Shout out to Big Dom.
Nice.
Great choice. The NASCAR outfit that you just wore, being a pit crew member.
With the helmet?
The pit crew suit.
Oh, the actual suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
People like that one.
Okay.
The mummer suit, OG. That's the OG.
Yes.
The Speedo from last year's Shorebirds event. And your first Monday Night Football broadcast with the shirt. I'm assuming that's the shirt that, where your buttons were screaming a little on your chest because your chest was like
popping out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have one here that particularly stands out? Because I got to pick a top 3 from this list. And
I mean, the 51st Dates isn't on this one. And that's my. Is it 50 or why do I always think it's 30?
I don't know. The Bluey two-piece I love because it's like hot dad.
The Bluey one was great. That was a shout out
and I also think it like surprised people.
That was a shout out to Jason Sudeikis. He turned me on to that
company.
Roosevelt's or something like that. And I looked it up afterwards and saw that. And I was like, that's a good one.
The green velour tracksuit now, I feel like it haunts you a little because it is painted on the wall in Philadelphia down on Jewelers Row and one other place of him dancing on the stage in the velour tracksuit.
That was probably the best GIF I've ever been a part of.
For sure. And lastly, what's your favorite date night agenda?
Agenda?
Yeah, like what's the move?
I mean, going to dinner, but like, what is agenda?
So I'm going to throw a plot twist on here.
Okay.
What's our date night agenda for the shore? Because I feel like there's one in particular that I find to be there. We do it maybe once a summer, maybe twice a summer, and it excites my soul. Once or twice a summer, we wait until our kids go to bed, and then I have our niece come over and watch and just sit in the house. So that there's an adult in the house, and then we sneak out and go to the arcade because the arcade's open until 11.
Yeah.
And that makes me happy. I love going to the arcade for date night.
Arcades are fun.
Because it's a great time.
It is.
And it doesn't get to happen often because quite frankly, I feel a little bit guilty. We go all the time,
but usually
it's with kids.
You're there and you're trying to let Ellie or Wyatt or Benny win something. So it's more for them.
Kid focused.
Yeah.
I like parents' night out at the arcade.
Yeah, I'll play pinball all day.
That's it for Ask Us Some Things Part 2. Last thing before you go and I bring Ryan in, we actually have a surprise Doomscroll clip. This is related to the surprise game we mentioned, which we're still nervous about. Queen Emma, can you play him the clip, please? I know what game this is. There's no way in hell that this man agrees to this game. I'm telling you right now. Essentially what happens is that you stand there with your mouth open and get drinks thrown at you, and then you have to like and figure out what drink it is. Do you think you can guess different beers, like blind taste test beers?
For sure. Yeah.
You think you could figure out which beer is
I don't know if
which?
I could do it this way.
He's not going to agree to this way.
Soda? What kind of soda?
I still don't know what's happening there.
Okay, so you literally stand there and then I would throw a drink and you would basically like, it would hit you, and as it hits you, you would guess what it is.
I mean, it sounds pretty fun. Yeah. You want to play this now? Is that what we want to do? We have drinks.
Oh, McKenna has a snorkel mask for you. A blindfold snorkel mask. We're doing this? Oh, you're agreeing to this?
It sounds fun.
Oh my God. Now, as you can see, we're standing because that's right. Jason agreed to do this game. I'm not sure.
I'm here to support you. And the not gonna liars.
Real one.
Real ones.
Yep. Okay. All right. He's ready. I have a shot glass here of our first item. Oh.
I'm hoping that's garage beer.
Any other feedback?
No.
You're just guessing garage beer.
That's what I'm guessing, yes.
And my hesitation should give you, it's leading.
It's leading?
My hesitation is leading.
Okay, so it's not garage beer.
Well, is it? maybe
Lime?
a little. Okay. The whole thing?
Raspberry lime?
Wow. Okay. Good job, Jason.
Sorry. I thought, all right, yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Ooh, that one was actually a great shot.
Oh my gosh, I know that liquid. Give it to me again.
Is it buttery?
No.
I have it again. Same thing. Oh, that was good. Oh, I'm sorry. That went up your nose a little.
Oh, good. Only helps. Only helps. Oh my gosh. Why can't I think of the name of this? This is very easy. This is upsetting. I cannot get this.
Let me know if you want a hint.
Hey, give me a hint.
It is buttery.
Buttery?
It's buttery. It would be described as buttery with notes of butter.
It is a glass of champagne.
Okay.
Was
it bubbly?
Chardonnay.
There we go. Now we're there. Okay.
Chardonnay, I would not. I know people say it's butter. I would not say it's butter.
Okay. Sorry.
That's what it
not
was.
helpful.
Sparkling wine.
It was not. Chardonnay is not.
Chardonnay.
Yep. Okay.
There we go.
Here we go. This one, I apologize ahead of time.
All right. Hit me.
Okay. Nope.
It's pickle juice.
Zoom in. There's still in his beard. That was such a good throw, but I actually feel better about that. Okay. All right. Now I got another one. Okay. Let's cleanse the palate. Open wide. That was a good one. That was a good one. Why'd you spit it out?
Is that beer again?
Kind.
Garage beer.
Correct. Okay. Oh, no. I'm reading these before you drink them, and wow. That was good. That was good. That was a direct hit.
That's wine.
Yes?
I'm going to go some type of red.
Correct.
That's about as close as I'm going to get. I don't even know.
Yeah, we're not a
names of
wine
wines.
family. We're not a wine house. We like it at dinner.
Box wine. Franzia.
How about a Cabernet Sauvignon?
Ah, nice.
Sure. Yep. That's definitely a red wine. Okay. Okay. Ready? Nope.
Somehow got my eye.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's burning. I
I went up too much. I'm sorry.
That is, it's got some stinging to it. Oh, I got my eye. I'm going to say, it's almost like Gatorade vodka.
You picked the alcohol correct.
Yeah, vodka.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I will tell you, it's just an infused version of that.
Oh,
And
so
you
this
give us-
isn't like a product?
No.
It almost tasted like fruit punchy.
Okay.
Strawberry? I don't know.
That was blue raspberry Svedka.
Okay. Way off.
So take you right back to college, huh?
So there's a blue raspberry.
Yeah.
All right.
I swear to God, I can smell it from here. That'll get you. Okay. Last one. Ready? Sorry, that was...
Your aim is atrocious.
I'm sorry.
Is this another beer?
Yes.
Another beer.
What kind?
So we've already done lime and garage, so I'm assuming we're going in a different path.
But would we do that?
I would hope not.
Okay. So what might it be?
Garage beer,
But it is,
lime,
and it is in a...
bottle.
Yeah! There we go. That's it. You did it.
Nailed it.
Now, how many did he get right? 5 of 7. Jay,
that.
I was
that.
just, oh, okay. Thank you. I was going to say, I was just about to put my hand up for a high five, but I don't want to stand there asking for a high five. Okay. 5 out of 7. That's great. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I love you so much.
I love you.
I'm
So much fun.
Can we zoom in on the garlic right there? That piece of garlic. Or is
What
it
was the garlic
is it a pickle? Or maybe it's a seed from a
So
pickle.
that was a pickle.
It was pickle juice.
Yeah.
It was definitely Grillo's though, because I could see the dill in it, floating in it. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
This has been very fun.
I should have got Chardonnay quicker. I don't know what the vodka infusion threw me off.
Yeah, or is your eye okay?
If it's left or right on the first throw, that's all I need to know, and I'm good. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Keep your head on the swivel, Brandon.
Hands will be up.
Keep your head
Hands
on
will
the
be
swivel,
up.
Brandon.
Defensive position. We're ready to go. All right.
Keep your head on the swivel.
You're so fucked. Do I have to buy cleats?
If you want to run around, it'd probably be smart of you to get cleats, yes.
Can you guys give me a helmet? I'm probably going to need that helmet.
I could probably find some helmet. Are you worried about fucking that face up?
I don't think anybody's
I need
bringing
this.
a
I need
helmet.
this. This is...
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
Come on.
Marsha Brady broke her nose. I get it.
There's no George Glass at our school. All right.
And also, Jason's down at the shore for Eagles Autism Fundraiser in the 4th annual Beer Bowl.
That's right.
We will
that's
be
right.
releasing that video in July. And so make sure you're following all the socials and more details to come.
Yeah. We are also going to be dropping some of our summer collection with Warren James.
Ooh, hell yes. Who's got the t-shirts? 'Cause I
Is
don't.
this a Warren James t-shirt? This, I don't know. Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
These.
Nice, Jason. That is it.
It
These
is
bad boys.
Nice.
Yeah.
This actually, I really liked when it got in because it very much reminds me of Cleveland Heights.
It is
In, like,
it is
the
a
best
Heights
way.
feel. It really is. It's got that vintagey feel to it, man.
Yeah. Yep.
It's got the nice color on there that makes you feel, gives you some good nostalgia. We're going to be dropping 2 tees, a crew neck, a hoodie, and finally, the boyfriend whistle. That's right.
Hey, long overdue.
Get in here, Brandon. Give him a little bit of that whistle.
Good.
Nice. You got the dog behind you's attention, so. So all you ladies out there looking to, get some chores done around the house by your significant other.
Like my dad said, sometimes you just need a swift kick in the ass,
Or a whistle.
Yeah, you can check out all of this stuff on KelseyClubhouse.com. All of our new merch, whistles. It is a one-stop shop for anything you guys are interested in buying within the New Heights universe.
Yes, sir.
A lot of brands that Travis and I collaborate with all through that website. So you can find it all there, KelseyClubhouse.com. Also, this Friday we'll be having another bonus episode, a Father's Day voicemail.
Ooh, how about it? And we've got some bonus clips from a few of our recent guests that
Wow.
we've been saving, and we are going to make sure that you guys don't miss out on the fun and the laughs. So
That's right.
yeah, we'll have some of that for you as well.
Well, that's it for new news, brought to you by Xfinity, which brings us to Out of the House.
Out of the house. Brought to you by Home Depot. Anything you need is at Home Depot, all right? You need
including
fucking
stuff
anything.
out of the house.
Yeah, to get out of the house, you go to the Home Depot, get more stuff to be out of the house, and then that's why it's a perfect segue into Jason did a little goalkeeping with Tim Howard.
I did. I was
how is this?
so I've been interested in penalty kicks. All right. Penalty kicks decide a lot of World Cup games. I still remember vividly this guy Jens, the German goalkeeper. I believe it was the 98 World Cup, I guess.
Okay.
It's a quarterfinal game in the World Cup. It comes down to penalty kicks, and he goes in his sock and he pulls out a note card, and he proceeds to guess which direction the shooter is shooting all 4 times. He saves 2 of them, and they end up winning and then proceed to win the World Cup. And I'm still like, what the fuck was on that note card? And it's just crazy to me that the biggest sporting event in the world comes down to this very niche thing that really doesn't have much to do with soccer. It's a very specific thing to penalty kicks. And 1 in 5 games is decided this way. And I've always wondered what's going through the goalkeeper's heads. How do
I
you
didn't
choose
even
what
realize
side?
it was 1 in 5.
1 in
That's
5.
Crazy.
That's elimination games. 1 in
That's-
5 elimination games.
It gets that. Wow.
It's that common. I mean, the games end up being tied after that first OT or however much longer they play.
First 90 minutes. Yeah.
Well, but they go to an overtime first, and then if it's tied after the overtime period, I think it goes to
So
shootout.
through 120 minutes.
I think something like that. Whatever it is.
I'm sorry.
I also just love watching them, and I've always wondered, how does a goalkeeper choose what side? How does a shooter choose what side? What's the technique behind it? So I engulfed myself in the penalty kick world, and recruited the best USA goalkeeper of all time, Tim Howard, to teach me a thing or two.
Hell yeah. And this is all on the YouTube channel?
It is. We have some clips, I think, that they sent over that I don't know what they sent over, but...
Oh, fucking Brandon, let's do this.
Hopefully we sent over some good ones.
Did you have the jersey on? I got a little bit of the soccer goalie jersey on right now.
That's what I'm saying, Trev. That jersey would have been real good.
Who the fuck is 17?
No chance. No
chance at all. So what? So tell me what you're thinking here.
Fast feet.
Nice hot feet.
Fast feet.
Nice hot feet.
Tim told me, fast feet.
Oh.
And it's the other way. They really sent the fun ones over. So this is all at St. Joe's University with the team. I got one. I don't know if that's the one that didn't go in. That's the one that I saved.
Did you touch any of them?
I'm not going to give it away. You got to watch the video, Drew.
Oh, okay. All right. My bad.
I did end up saving a kick, as you saw from that day. Yeah, I mean, listen, the stats behind penalty kicks are the goalie's not, if you're saving 1 in 5, you're doing a good job. If you save the goal in a penalty kick shootout, you want to save 2. Because if you save 2, your chances of winning the game are through the roof.
The goal is to save them all, but I hear you on
yeah, it's just not going to happen. I would always say the hardest thing in pro sports is hitting a baseball, because if you do it 1 in 4 times, you're like one of the best players in Major League Baseball, right?
Yeah.
Saving penalty kicks is hard. The percentage chance is way lower. It is a very hard thing to do. You're trying to guess left, right. They'll even go right down the middle on you. Then they can mix up the tempo. They can't stop as kickers, but they can slow down, speed up.
Play with the tempo and all that. Yeah.
It is extremely hard to you're guessing.
Yeah.
So anyways, that video is out now on my YouTube channel, so you can check that out. And that was a fun out of the house. And shout out to Tim Howard for showing me, a thing or two.
USA great.
That's right.
Gotta love that. Well, I can't wait to jump on YouTube and check this one out. Make sure everybody goes to Jason's YouTube channel, and you're not going to want to miss this one. Jason just getting out of the house is the best shit ever. Once again, Out of the House, brought to you by Home Depot. Get out of the house. Go to Home Depot. Get some shit that you need to stay out of the house, because being out of the house is fun as fuck.
Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Enterprise.
Right now, the world's best soccer teams aren't the only ones scoring big, because on every corner kick goal, Enterprise is giving you a chance to win a car.
That's right. The moment a corner kick is called, post on X, hashtag on every corner, hashtag sweepstakes at Enterprise. If a corner kick goal is scored, you could win a car.
Winners may pick up their prize cars at an Enterprise or Enterprise car sales location on a corner near them.
So can you post on X, hashtag on every corner, hashtag sweepstakes at Enterprise fast enough? It's time to find out.
For more details and an additional chance to win, visit oneverycorner.com.
No purchase necessary. Open to legal residents of the 50 U.S. states and D.C., Puerto Rico, Canada, Ireland, the United Kingdom, France, Germany, and Spain, who are 21 and older. Sweepstakes ends July 19, 2026. Void where prohibited. Prize awarded if a corner kick goal is scored. For entry details and official rules, visit oneverycorner.com.
Thank you to our partner, Xfinity.
If you're a soccer fan, summer means one thing. The game is on. And when the game is on, it's time to host, whether it's in your living room or out on the patio.
That's where Xfinity comes in. Their fiber-powered gig Wi-Fi is so reliable, you can literally host the world at your place and not miss a single moment.
Not a single moment. We're talking low lag, zero stress, just pure, uninterrupted action from kickoff to the final whistle.
Get Xfinity gig Wi-Fi to stream and host the beautiful game all summer long. Every match, every highlight, every dramatic penalty shootout.
Plus, now you can lock your price for 5 years. Guaranteed.
So, get your crew together, fire up the big screen, and let Xfinity handle the Wi-Fi. Head to xfinity.com/soccer to learn more.
Restrictions apply. Speeds vary. Use of fiber coaxial cable.
Thank you to our sponsor, the Home Depot.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is in full swing, and with the right watch party, every match is a contender for event of the summer. That's right. And it can all be enjoyed from the comfort of your own backyard.
The Home Depot app comes in clutch with Host Prep. Find exactly what you need with the product locator. Get project ideas or even ask the Magic Apron AI assistant to help right from your phone.
Plus, fast, free delivery on over 2 million items means you're not missing a single minute of the action.
The Home Depot is an official supporter of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Get your home match day ready and visit homedepot.com/FIFA World Cup 26 to learn more.
Thank you to our sponsor, Mentos Gum.
The more in a routine you are, the easier it is to get stuck on repeat. Same commute, same coffee order. You know how it goes.
All right. Yep, I sure do. Like when your brain gets hit on autopilot and you're running on a loop every single day.
That's where Mentos Gum comes in. Popping a crisp, cool piece of their gum is like unlocking a new mindset to take on the day.
That's right. Just one piece of fresh mint or spearmint gum. And suddenly you're thinking maybe it's time to switch things up, like putting on some music and heading outside rather than eating the same sad desk lunch.
It sounds small, but that's the whole point. Mentos Gum helps you refresh the mundane by leveling up with a hit of cool freshness.
Refresh the everyday with Mentos. Say yes to fresh with Mentos Gum. All right, let's get to Zach and Julie Ertz. Going to talk a little football or football, all in between. That's right. And this conversation is brought to you by HubSpot. Our guests today have a combined 2 World Cups, bronze medal, 2 CONCACAF championships, 2-time U.S. Soccer Player of the Year, 3 Pro Bowls, a Super Bowl championship, and they hold the Philadelphia Eagles franchise record for most receptions in a single season.
Let's go!
They're maybe the most athletically accomplished couple in all of sports. We have the Ertzes, Zach Ertz and Julie Ertz. That's right.
Fire up, man.
How's it going, guys? How's the offseason treating you?
Yeah, we're doing great. We're here. It's already summer in Arizona. So hitting 100's already this week. So it's hot.
You guys choose to live out there just because you know when you go outside, you're going to get a good, nice sweat all the toxins, all the beers you've been drinking, all the wine you've been drinking.
I mean, you guys know how it is as you get older. The warm weather feels good on the joints. It's just nice to walk outside and already have your full lather going, and you don't have to worry about warming up, really.
Old age, get out of here. Get out of here. How is the body feeling, though, brother?
It's good. We're in a good spot. We're like 5, almost 6 months now from surgery. So just training every day, doing everything I can to get back to where I was. Obviously, it's a long process. There's some long days or some long weeks, some long months, but Julie's been there every step of the way, helping me out. I got a phenomenal team around me as well. So it's tough, but at the end of the day, we're just trying to stack these days right now.
Yeah, the 3 boys are keeping him busy. So
for sure.
Yeah,
You beat me to it. I was about to say, what's harder, the rehab or chasing the 3 kids around?
Definitely, especially early on when I was like immobile and being useless on the couch and watching Julie chase around the 3 maniacs and me just over there, just worried that someone's going to jump off the couch straight into my knee. That was probably the most stressful part of the rehab, honestly. We don't have a dog, but I imagine that's what people feel like that have dogs when they're rehabbing.
Yeah, our house is so loud. We like jokingly call them the Monstars. Like it's like, as you guys know with having brothers, he's one of 4 boys. I have to like warn people when they come in, I'm like, just so you know, like it is so loud in here. And Jordan Hicks came over to our house the other day to go to dinner, and he walks in the house and goes, I think I can smell the testosterone in here.
Let's go. I gotta love it. Good. Julie, you getting excited for this World Cup or what?
Dude, I'm so excited. We're going to be there at the first game, so I'm even more excited. And we're going to take Madden. So like he loves soccer. So just the joy to like share it. And we're not pushing it at all, but like he likes it and like asks about it, watches it with me, watches it with Zach. So it's like, yeah, I'm awesome. Stoked. Like my heart's pounding out of his excitement.
How do you feel about that, Zach? Are you okay with soccer? I mean, they're both fall sports, right?
They are fall sports.
What's going to happen here?
I mean, as you both know, there's so many sports that translate to football. I don't know if football is a transferable skill besides the mindset aspect. So I'm all for trying all these sports. Whether it be soccer, basketball, baseball, because football will always be there if he wants it. But I'm not pushing him on anything. If you ask him right now what he wants to play, he's going to say football, and unfortunately, he wants to play tight end. So for us, it's a fun season of life.
You can always do club sports and club teams and whatnot. There's ways you can do both these days. And I agree. I feel like Pee Wee football, you don't gain much from doing that. I think you gain more playing a sport like soccer, where you develop footwork and coordination and endurance. You do baseball, hand-eye coordination, and gymnastics even. My kids do gymnastics. I couldn't do any of that stuff. Definitely not now.
All the team sports, you're going to get that camaraderie aspect of it. So, I mean, it's kind of pick your poison, but I hear you guys at that young age. It's kind of, I don't know, if football is the favorite, it's almost like, yeah, maybe just try some other sports to make football easier, you know?
Exactly.
No, it all, especially in the tight end world, you're going to get asked to do everything. What does he play in soccer?
Chase. But he's only he'll be 4 in August. So they just chase. Honestly, the craziest part now is
That's too funny. I was like, oh, this is a new position that we just created for him. I'm just like, I'm an idiot. That's so good.
It is funny though, because he talks about doing multi-sport, but it's kind of confusing him, because for his first game, when they go to line up for kickoff, Madden was in a 3-point stance to start the kickoff for soccer.
Let's go!
It's the funniest video.
You want to talk about intimidation.
Yeah, exactly. He was staring him down. It's the funniest video. We were I'm laughing honestly the entire time of the game, and keeping my mouth shut. I cheer really loud, but I'm just zipped. He's 4. So it's pretty funny.
Well, this leads in really well to our first kind of topic here. We have a little section called football versus football. We're going to ask you soccer and football questions as the resident experts in our lives at both sports. So let's go first question. Which one is the real football?
Ooh.
You can go first.
Okay, well, I'm obviously going to say soccer. What a gentleman. Yeah. He just knows he's about to get destroyed. Soccer for sure, because I'm pretty sure soccer was developed way before y'all started catching the ball, and then you barely use your feet, and sometimes you can go with a game without a kick. I mean, really, I guess punt counts, but you could go technically without having a kick the entire game.
I would agree there. Unfortunately, I would agree, because I feel like their game has been around a lot longer than ours. And why did we call it football in the first place? I would love an explanation of why it was called football from the start. But of course, I'm going to defend our American football to the death. But at the end of the day, if we go over to Europe, it is a tough argument.
We run on our feet, Zach. Everything starts from the ground up. You know that.
Yes, you're right. Thank you. That is what I need. That's how I need to end the argument and walk away, just with that.
And in soccer, they wear the long socks over the shin guard, so it looks like they have socks.
What?
Don't you guys wear socks? You guys wear socks?
Okay, Julie. Good point. Fair enough. Good point. We have long socks too.
Julie, have you ever tried to kick a field goal?
So my dad actually kicked at LSU. He was a kicker. So I grew up kind of he would go and train kids to kick and punt. So I have an awareness of how to do it, but yeah, I mean, it's very similar mechanics. It's a little different, but yeah.
So what's our farthest field goal? I got to know this. We got to know. People need to know this.
Have we done distance?
I think she could probably hit 30 yards. 30 yards consistently. When we were in college, we would do a PK shootout, and I was in goalie and she was the PK taker. And it was really hard to play goalie. And
dude, it blows my mind how close that PK is, dude.
I know.
It is literally, it feels like 10 feet away. You got to fucking insane that goalies actually stop those at times, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, they say if you can stop 2 of them in a PK shootout, you're gonna win usually.
Yeah. Fucking 1. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, one is still good, but 2 is you're almost guaranteed to win it. And then 1 in 5 of the World Cup elimination rounds usually are decided by PKs. It's not even playing the sport. It comes down to this very niche thing. And I don't know. I love watching.
It's so electric.
So, yeah.
It's so fucking electric.
It's so fun.
Do you remember there was a German goalkeeper and he was the first one that pulled the little note card out of his sock, and he was reading it while the guys are coming up, and he had his like little scouting report. And now they like put it on the water bottle and all that stuff, but he guessed right every time. And it still stands out to me.
No, it is crazy. Like the stat world of sports and how it's like intertwined is like pretty insane. Like the stuff we looked at before World Cup was insane.
Is it as simple as like, hey, this goalie, if you kick it right, you're more likely to score X percent of time? Or is it more what you do well? Or is it like, hey, if the person before you kicked left, then if you kick right, then if you kick high, then kick low, I'm probably way...
That seems more like a mental game that I'm not ready for. I'd rather just kick it in the net.
I'm using myself now.
No, I would say it's more the opposite. It's more the goalkeeper stats and understanding like players. Like they go back in the archives and like look at stuff. And I mean, they have it for the kickers, I think for that, like making it way less like crazy. Like where you should kick it, like in the goals, like where the corners, what the pace is better for the keepers, like certain keepers. But yeah, I feel like it's more goalkeeper look at stats than the actual kicker.
How many PKs did you take in your career?
Very little.
That's a great question.
Yeah. They always gave me like 8. They always gave me like number 8 in the lineup.
That just means when it matters most. If it goes into extra PKs when we need it most.
Yeah, I was waiting for my moment. So it wasn't that I wasn't ready. I just wasn't called up.
What was your side? Your left side, right side?
Right side.
Push it.
Push it. Nice, Jason. Since you guys have both, you are literally the only couple that has both. Which trophy is better, the World Cup or the Lombardi?
This feels ridiculous. This is a ridiculous question. I don't even like the Lombardi. It's a terrible trophy.
I can tell you the looks. The World Cup look is like very simple and like, but if you're talking about like, every 4 years is this opportunity. Like, I don't think there's really
nice. Yeah.
I'm surprised she didn't go to her world conversation about how we don't play a world and there's no world champion in football because you only play the Americans.
We're implied. There's nobody. I mean, we're so good. We're just better than the rest of the world. That's how it works, right?
That is that American mentality, Jason.
You guys are ridiculous.
Who was more excited for the other when the Eagles won the Super Bowl or when the U.S. women's national team got the World Cup? Who was more excited? Zach for Julie or Julie for Zach? There's only one right answer here, Zach.
Of course.
There's only one.
For Julie. We were in France for a really long time.
Wait, can I have a story for that? Well, can I tell him the story?
Yeah, so we're here at this point.
Okay. I would say Zach was more excited only because of this story. So after you win, so in the 2019 we were in France, it's really hot, like super hot, and there's no AC there. You just need to like know that in that.
And I was there forever, mind you, because I was such a supportive husband. Continue.
So we get to sit, like they get to sit so close and you get to see your family after. You know how in the Super Bowl, your family gets to run out, you're going to celebrate with them. They don't get to go on the field. You like walk over to the side by the bleachers. And I have this like beautiful photo and I'm like hyperventilating because I'm like laughing. But he's like, congratulations. Like, I'm so proud of you. Like, wow, what an accomplishment. Like, can we go home now? It's so hot.
Can we get back to that American AC? Please.
He was great and so supportive. So I don't say that. We were like laughing just because the poor man was just like sweating. You guys are big guys. Like not having AC for 2 months. I mean, you're there for like 2 months, if not longer, like with training before.
That's awesome though.
It was also like record highs in France. One of those weeks we were out there, record highs. I was dying out there. I'm a cold room sleeper, guys. I'm cold room sleeper.
Come on now. Dude, we're all in the same boat there, dude.
I get furious when I get to the room and it won't let me put it below 65. I go down and I confront the front desk. What do you guys do? I paid for this room. I need this AC. No, I'm right there with you. I feel like that's one of the reasons America is such an obese country is because of AC. It makes you comfortable being fat. I'm just being honest. You don't have to deal with the ramifications of it.
Oh man, it's too convenient to sit in the house.
If I wanted to be fat anywhere, it's give me the America and all the AC. France, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
That's why they're thin. They're thin out there in France.
This one's very simple. what sport is more physically demanding?
I want to say football, but the running is crazy in soccer.
I would rather block Halodinata than run the amount of miles soccer players are running. I'll take that one hit for 2 seconds. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but over and over and over.
It's a game. I can't run 2 miles right now. I'd be fucking miserable.
You'd be like 150 pounds if you play soccer. You're losing 140. You're losing half your body to go play soccer. It's I will say though, one time I tried to do one of her runnings, and it was I tapped out after like rep 2. It was horrible. The running she does. Even now.
You got to tell us what it was.
I think it was just like you run the length of the field and then you walk 18 yards and then you have to run the whole length of the other field, and you just like continue to do that for until you pass out, essentially. Pass out or throw up.
And I passed out after 2 of them.
Exactly.
No, I agree. I think if you're going to like physicality of like getting tackled by these ginormous men, like that would be the only thing that like is so different. But I think if you're talking about like taxing, I mean, you guys like after 20 seconds, you're like, let's come on in together and like, let's talk about some things. And then like, we'll go again.
That's too good.
All right, Julie, question specifically for you. Why historically has the U.S. women's national team been so much more competitive than the men's U.S. national team in soccer?
Well, I think the investment of like the women's national team, I think we started in 85 was our first league. And I think that was before any other country kind of really put money into their federation. And so that, I think the commitment to the players that were before, right? Like Michelle Akers, B. Ham, like all these players that really like invested their time and effort to make it what it is today. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is really probably just the investment in the federation to kind of allow a spot for the players to, you know, make it is what it is now, right? Like we wouldn't have been as successful without those players, like getting paid nothing, like doing it strictly because they believed in the game and to make it like, you know, a dream for us, right? To be able to pay and do that for a job.
Also from the men's side, most of the high athlete men in the U.S. play either football or basketball. Would you guys agree with that? Like, I feel like we're not getting as much of our high caliber athletes playing soccer that some of these untrue.
Me and Jason say this all the time. The best ticket in American sports is on the court at an NBA game. If we got some basketball guys, like if LeBron James
was a goalie. Could you imagine them? Could you imagine those big feet trying to dribble the ball though? That's the only thing.
Yeah, I don't know how many, like, even if you were putting GOAT, like who's the best players to ever play soccer, like I don't think they're averaging the size of 6'7", but I'm not sure. I do think people are starting to play it a lot earlier and like committed to it now. And they're making some, you know, there's some really top players out there, but yeah, I mean,
I will say, well, like when it comes to American youth sports, you kind of just do one sport a season. Like growing up, it was baseball in the spring, it was football in the fall, it was basketball in the winter. And you watch some of these documentaries from these other countries, some of these soccer greats. It's like they're playing soccer in the fall, they're playing indoor soccer in the winter, they're playing beach soccer in the summer and spring. And that's all they're doing. Like if you played baseball your whole life, none of your skills are translating to soccer. And so I feel like in America, we're just like, we're creating this like good at a lot of different things, and you're developing the athlete. Whereas in other countries, you're developing soccer specific athletes, because that is the pinnacle in pretty much every other country.
As you can tell, we have this conversation all the time. We talk about it all the
time. Seriously, though.
All right, what's harder, playoff football or World Cup soccer?
What a horrible comparison.
Both are really
I know. Listen, I don't like the question any more than you do. I don't. But I had to ask. I should have just skipped it.
I think playoff football is harder at the beginning of the World Cup, when it's like the round robin, best of 4 teams, and the top 2 advance.
Ooh, that's a good.
And then from there, it's probably pretty similar.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a very good answer. Yeah.
You played in World Cup in Canada and France. What makes a city a good host?
Gosh, those were both incredible hosts, but I will say I liked France a little bit better because you're only in one country. The size of Canada is so big. Like we would fly, we were in like Vancouver, and we'd go all the way to like Ottawa to, I'm going to act like I know where everything is, like to Toronto, like, but it's just such a big travel for just, sometimes you have a shorter time to recover, a bigger time. So the thing with France is like we could bus to like the next place or train. And so that part was just nice because it just felt like you didn't have to, that recovery piece wasn't as big as when we were playing kind of all over. So that's what's interesting, because this World Cup for the men's is, you know, it's attached to Canada, attached to Mexico. So there's a lot of travel kind of going around. So great host cities for sure, like just because the cities are incredible and they'll make it that way. But as a player, I like loved like having it so close, because we would bus and it's like, you know, the way they decorated the city was like incredible. Wouldn't you say? Like we would go and like you'd go into a bakery and it was like on the window. So it like really felt like so like filtered of like, this is women's soccer World Cup and it's like right here. Like that's what I love that part.
Well, this one is a much easier one, I think. What is the better chant? The Eagles EAGLES chant or the I believe that we can win, we will win chant for the U.S. soccer?
Are you gonna answer that one?
You started off on it here.
Okay. Well, the Eagles one is a better chant, I think, because it's so what it is and like personal to that. I think I do love it because it's so bad. Like I love the fan group that like started it. Like the American Outlaws, I'm sure started that whole thing. So I love it. I think we just like kind of threw it out there and we were like, yes, we have one. Let's go. And so I think we're like,
we're so on board with this, by the way.
Yeah.
We're trying to find new chants for American soccer team. 100%.
But it is fun when you win to cheer. When you go like this and you're singing the song when you win, it like it's incredible.
It rocks. Yeah.
The USA chant is awesome.
Trav, do you have any that maybe you or someone you know really well that has for USA soccer?
Ooh, now we're thinking, Zach, I didn't even go there. We got to get the creative juices going over there. I'll ask Tay, see what she has.
Yeah,
for
there
us.
you go.
There we go. Yeah, I believe that we will win feels so like, yeah, why the fuck would you not believe you can win? I don't know what's this. It feels very like I get it. We're the underdog a lot of times. We're trying to exude confidence, but I don't know. I was over in Brazil and the Brazilians were doing a chant for the men's U.S. World Cup down there.
Okay.
And I was like, ooh, what are they saying? It was Brazil versus Chile. And they're like, Chile, da, da, da. And I'm like, man, what are they saying? And I like asked one of the Brazilians next to me and they said, we just said we came here to fuck Chile. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. I like that one. That's a chant. That's a confident chant.
That just exudes confidence.
Yeah.
And the ramifications if you lose are just as strong.
Ah, yeah. It's one thing if you're saying that when you got Neymar doing like cartwheels and backflips over people. It's like, you know, we got to get one of those guys before we start to say we're about to fuck you up.
I guess we'll ask both of you. We ask all of our guests. What is your welcome to football moment?
I don't know if you remember, but my rookie year, I missed like the whole off season. And so I wasn't able to come till till training camp, excuse me. And seeing Michael Vick like in the first row in team meeting was insane as a guy that grew up watching him and playing with him on video games. And then, but on the practice field, the O-line wasn't there, but Chip Kelly used to have us do this like 5 yards apart tackling drill. And I was his rookie. I didn't really know any better. And Trent Cole and Connor Barwin are on the other side. And it's a 5-yard box. And if you had to avoid them, you're kind of viewed in a different light. So it was like 10 minutes of just getting picked up and driven into the ground. And my shoulder hurt. I'm pretty sure I had like a grade 2 or 3 AC sprain after that. I missed like a week of practice. Because it was just Trent Cole and Connor just picking me up and throwing me to the ground.
Cincinnati Bearcats finest, baby.
There you go.
Getting after you, man. Fuck. That sounds absolutely miserable. I remember my rookie year, we had this special teams drill called the Star Drill. And it's essentially the same thing. You would get put between like a 5-yard box or they set up some cones and it was like basically simulating the original kickoff where one guy would be like back to you, turn around and have to like try and block a guy. And And if you stopped them or like you pushed them out of the lane, you won, and vice versa. If you got past them, you won. And I remember I felt like I was fucking dominating. I was like fucking giving them the hezzy. I was giving them like I was running routes. I was doing a whole bunch of just nonsense, like shit you wouldn't do if you had to go and tackle somebody on kickoff. And I actually did a spin move on a guy one time, and the coach came up to me, Coach Tobe, I love, still special teams coach to this day, came up to me and said, "Hey, Kelsey, don't ever fucking do that again." You're never going to you're going to get killed if you do that in the game. Don't ever do that again.
And that was your last rep in special teams altogether.
Exactly. Exactly. It's all right. You don't fucking get it. Get out of here, kid. Julie, what do you got for us?
I mean, probably, not as similar to that, but probably as close as you could get. I played defense, so obviously I had to go up against Abby Wambach, who's just like known for being in the air. So probably just getting like blasted in the face and just like trying to like suck it up. And you're just like, they're like, "Oh yeah, you good?" And like, some of it, I'm like, it seemed a little excessive. Like, was it just like, welcome as being a rookie, or like, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm good," and it like hurt for like the rest of your life. My pride, I was like, I just want to go home. But no, probably something like that. I can't think of anyone where I'm like, or like, unfortunately, like late for a meeting. I know that was a hard one for me when I fell asleep because we were doing double days, and I'm like this young buck, fell asleep through a meeting, showed in late, and I was like, not good. Yeah.
Got to get that cup of Joe.
Yeah, this is before my coffee obsession happened. That's probably what the trauma started, my coffee obsession.
100% it got for me. I was doing the same thing, dozing off. I got Big Red yelling at me to stay up in meetings. I feel like I just got cut. The way he yelled at me, I was just like, I'm fucking out of here tomorrow. One of the vets came up to me and slapped me on the arm and said, "Go get a cup of coffee. No matter how much you hate the taste, you're going to appreciate what it does for you." I'm like, all right. And now I can't go into a meeting without a cup. So,
yep. Do you feel, Julie, like center defensive midfield is the equivalent of tight end on a soccer pitch? Like it feels like you kind of got to be good at everything a little bit. I'm making this up. I'm grasping the stress.
I was like, I didn't know that was like a tight end position. I didn't know that was like, I would say.
I see it for sure.
You think so? I was going to say more the 6 more than you think. I feel like depending how you play, I was going to say more like quarterback style, because that's how they want to start now. Like they want the 6 to kind of be, but like the quarterback doesn't play defense. So I guess that's kind of useless point either. But I guess so. A little bit of everything. You do need to know a little bit. So that's probably a better comparison.
I don't know where that came from, but we're going to get to our next section. We got to ask, all right, is it true Zach is the reason Jason showed up to training camp with blonde hair?
Oh,
I can answer that. Yes, it is true.
What was the bet again? Are we allowed to talk about it?
Oh, we're allowed to talk about it.
I'm trying to remember right now.
I remember. It was,
what was it?
It was the off season where it was like looking, I was getting traded well before training camp.
That's what it was. Yes.
And I essentially hadn't been there all off season. I had ankle surgery, so I was missing OTAs anyway. And I showed up for training camp with blonde hair. I don't regret much about my time in Philly or this career, but the one thing I do regret is kind of that phase, is showing up to training camp with blonde hair.
I liked it.
That's really all that matters, honestly.
It definitely looks smooth. It definitely looks smooth. I was fucking with it.
But it was like so obvious, unfortunately, that my time was probably coming to an end, that Jason was like, "Bro, when are you getting traded? You're going to get traded any day now. If you're still on the team week 1, then I'll dye my hair." I had nothing to lose in this situation. I don't think I had anything like, oh, if I'm on the team, it was just seeing him every day.
I just wanted Zach to have something to look forward to if he was still on the team. Like at least Jason dyed his hair at a match.
Exactly. And I will say, Jason, aka Guy Fieri, after that looks phenomenal for that.
The Guy Fieri Street Fighter combo.
And now
look at this guy.
That has to be
fuck our intern Brandon just found the worst possible photo of me imaginable.
It looks like you're enjoying the haircut. I don't know. You look like you're enjoying it.
It looks like he hates his life right there.
That had to be the third day of pads. That had to be the morning of the third day of pads.
Week 6 padded practice after you just lose on Monday night.
Yeah, I don't think Kylie liked your hair as much as I like Zach's hair, but
well, now since we talked about Philadelphia, Zach, do Now that you've gone, other places, Arizona, obviously Washington last year, like, do you have a favorite stop? Is it Philadelphia? Please tell me it's Philadelphia. Make sure you say Philadelphia.
I mean, when you spend 9 years somewhere, you're going to always have a natural affinity for the place. And the time we were there, got drafted at 22, spent the first 9 years of my career there essentially. And yeah, I mean, when you're there for so long, you're always going to have this special spot in your heart. Unfortunately, unlike you two, I wasn't able to play my whole career there. But it's been a blessing to play for Arizona and Washington the past couple years. But yeah, Philly will always be special. When you talk about the fight song, even when you're on the other sideline, when I was in Washington the past few years, it's still like subtly in the back of my mind, go singing it as I'm over there watching it. So yeah, it will always have a special place in our heart for sure.
Zach, you have the most receptions of any Philadelphia Eagle ever to play. You have multiple fourth down conversions that led to the first Super Bowl ever in Eagles history. My only claim to fame is that I had a lot of stars. They were just like, hey, he's out there. He's out there again.
He keeps doing it. He's doing the thing again.
Right? You're forever an Eagle. Like, dude, it was, anyways, it was such a fun time having you in Philadelphia. I know you're still doing your thing, so we can't reminisce too much. You're still going to be someplace this year. Anyways, just wanted to go down memory lane there for a second. What's your favorite memory from being a Philadelphia Eagle?
Oof.
Besides the Super Bowl.
I mean, the parade was obviously special. I think the thing I look back on fondest is like our core group of guys that we had together for a long period of time with you, Lane, BG, Fletch, myself. Like, it wasn't easy all the time for any of us. Like, there were times where like we would get killed in the media or whatever it was. And it's like, I always knew you four always had my back regardless of what we were going through. And I hope you guys felt the same about me.
Yep.
And it is a little emotional talking about it. I don't know why. But just like going through that, I would say just being around the guys, no one's going to remember about how many yards or catches or starts we had. But I do remember the day-to-day grinding in the stories of you kicking over trash cans because you didn't like the way a coach was treating someone else, or Lane hiding your helmet, or those are the things I remember about the day-to-day. I don't remember in week 11 how many catches or yards or if we won or not. But I do remember like those sorts of things the most.
Those are my favorite stories to hear because that was Jason all day and every day growing up as a kid, and some of the teams we got to play on, I get to cherish some of those memories too. But a good Jason blow up always does the team well somehow. It's just like, all right, he's getting fired up. Let's fucking get this thing going, baby.
I still owe the Cleveland Heights hockey program a foosball table.
That wasn't anybody's fault but yours.
Yeah, I know. That's right. Yeah.
If we really want to go down memory lane, that story of kicking over a trash can is like level 1 out of 100 stories I have. That is the lowest on the totem pole. But we're not going to do that.
Shareable.
This is a family-friendly program.
You'll give it for a roast.
Yeah.
If there's ever a day to roast Jason, just bring him along.
That's right. Oh man, a lot of material for my teammates. No doubt. So Zach was just talking about what it was like being a former Philadelphia Eagle, thinking about the teammates and the memories there. Is the same thing with you and the women's national team?
Oh yeah. I think when you step away from something, you don't realize how special it is, just because like when you're so soul focused, right? Like whatever the task is at hand of like, I have to be the best player to do this. So you're on all the time that you kind of forget to just like really understand, right? Like how cool this is. And I think stepping away from it and being retired for a couple years, you're like, whoa, like what a special time. And every time now I see somebody or like see a teammate from the past, it's like instant connection because just nobody else understands but that locker room. And I think that's the coolest part is like, regardless of everything, it's like, wow, those, like you've gone through something. And I think that's why I also just love sports so much is like the people that come in your life and, that support you, love you, teach you, everything. So yeah, I feel the same way. And I think even my favorite thing is like when you get back together, like when you guys all got back together, like recently and like all the Eagles guys together, it's like you can see the joy.
It was awesome.
Yes. And like it exudes, like you see it because it's just like an instant connection. You go back right where it was before, like you left, and it's the same thing. I got to see a couple teammates this past week and I'm just like, man, like so, and it's just funny, right? You have those stories and like nobody else can really like understand that. And it's like the only time you're like you, right? Like the full you. Now I like, you know, have to mingle with other people of like Madden's like classmates and stuff, but it's like nobody knows those stories, right? Like with like so I love it.
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
Zach, when you got drafted to Philly, did any part of you feel bad that it was over me?
There's no chance.
They stole an opportunity for me to play with my brother.
I think the better question is, how long did it take you to get over me being drafted?
Yeah, he's still not over it, Zach. He's never
still to this day.
Multiple Super Bowls later, he plays with Pat Mahomes. He's still not over it.
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, Chip Kelly. I get it. He smoked you in the Pac-12 for years.
I didn't know at the time, like Jason was on the team already. I didn't really know the dynamic of that. But over the years, there's definitely been like, Jason, you know, Zach, Travis was doing this. Maybe you should try that. And Jason trying to just let me know how amazing you were doing every game, even though I already knew as well.
Stop it.
So, yeah, I wouldn't say I apologize, but it's not too late. Jason, you could come out of retirement. I know Creed Humphrey still got it. Maybe you could go create some water or something.
That's right.
Too funny.
Zach, do you have a Mount Rushmore tight ends?
That's a great question. Obviously, for me, I think Jason Witten is on there just because he was the guy that like I always watched and someone I modeled my game after. I would say Trav would be on there. Obviously, as a 2013 class member, phenomenal player. I would say Gronk, obviously, probably the most dominant, complete
Big
tight end. And
you can't put yourself on. Travis put himself on. So you are very welcome to put yourself on.
He loves telling everybody that, doesn't
he? And I'm sure I'm going to forget someone, but I mean, Tony Gonzalez has like every tight end record ever. So I don't know how you could say that he's not on there as well.
TG.
So I would say those four are probably my personal favorites.
Julie, you got to give us yours.
Mount Rushmore women's soccer, U.S. women's soccer.
Let's just say Mount Rushmore of women's soccer outside of the greatest era of women's soccer.
I'm terrible at this.
So pre-2012.
Pre-2012. Okay.
Pre-2012.
Okay, so you have Michelle Akers, Mia Hamm. You have, Julie Foudy is one of my absolute favorite. Who am I missing?
Put her on then.
She's on there. Christine Lilly, that's four.
Okay, there you go.
That was just my first one that came to my mind. So
there it is. Boom.
That I didn't play with. So now people are going to be like, well, how dare you not say this person?
Very clear. Yes. All right. Well,
it's all right. At least you didn't put yourself up there.
Yeah, that's right. Well, congratulations to you guys. Awesome. Thanks for coming on. We really appreciate it. It's awesome talking to you guys.
Yeah, appreciate the stories. Appreciate the time. Zach, you already know how much love I got for your brother. There's been so much respect throughout the years. And you already know, still doing it for the class of 2013. Not a lot of us still doing it. Julie, being able to see you and your career from afar, you're literally one of the best to ever do it. Appreciate you guys jumping on, having some fun with us, and listening to us make up some kind of nonsense. We're bringing it back home. Bringing it back home at the end of the day.
No doubt. We appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, this is funny.
This was a great time.
Alrighty, thank you to Zach and Julie Ertz so much for coming on the pod.
The best, man.
They really are. I mean, I loved them when they were in Philadelphia. So happy to see that they're both still killing it. Brand new twins out there. They're
so down to earth. You know, they're going to be just the absolute best parents, and those kids are going to be awesome, but they're also going to be fucking hella. They're going to be really good at whatever sport they end up picking.
Yeah. It sounds like Zach is really hoping for football, and Julie is really hoping for soccer.
Come on, tight ends.
So we'll see where they end up. Once again, that conversation was brought to you by HubSpot. Thank you to our partner, HubSpot.
Hub who?
HubSpot. It's software for your business.
Oh, that's it?
No, that's not it, actually. It's also got all your customer info in one place. Who are they? What they bought? Every conversation you've ever had with them.
So you never have to guess what to do next.
That's right. You just know.
Big difference.
Huge difference. Check them out at HubSpot.com.
Thank you to our sponsor, Allstate.
Checking Allstate first. That could save you hundreds on car insurance.
That's right. Not checking if your car windows are up before you go through the car wash. Rookie mistake. That's not a light mist. That's a full interior remodel is what that is.
Yeah, checking first is a good idea. So check Allstate first for an auto quote. I could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North America Insurance Co. and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Thanks to our sponsor, Planet Fitness.
There's no off-season when it comes to taking care of yourself.
And Planet Fitness makes it easy to stay locked in with over 2,900 locations and most clubs open 24 hours. And you can get after it on your schedule.
Plus, with the Black Card, you get access to the Black Card Spa, hydro massage, red light recovery, everything you need to recharge after going hard.
That's right. And the best part, you can bring a friend anytime.
Black Card memberships start at $24.99 a month.
Get strong at Planet Fitness. Join the club today in person, online, or on the free Planet Fitness app at planetfitness.com.
All right, now we get to a little bit of this jackassness. That's right. This conversation is brought to you by Mentos Gum. Say yes to fresh, and you're going to enjoy this Johnny Knoxville interview.
Our guest today is a writer, actor, and bull enthusiast from Knoxville, Tennessee. You know him from Walking Tall, Dukes of Hazzard, The Ringer, Bad Grandpa, and the new host of Fear Factor. But you also know him best as one of the creators and stars of the hit show movie series Jackass. 92%, please welcome Johnny Knoxville!
Johnny! Let's go!
Jason coming in hot.
That's right. I had to do it right. Johnny, do you have any idea how much you shaped our entire childhood and like the entire ethos of the 2000s? Like
it's unbelievable.
What is it like looking back for you?
Please apologize to your mom for me. Who was great on Traders, by the way.
She was.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she didn't last long, but she was a fan favorite.
Yes.
She was into it. She was into it, though. What is it like, Johnny, like talking to people about how much the show inspired them, like what it meant to them? Like you had people glued to MTV, like ready for the next
lifestyle. It still is, but it's I promise you. I remember immediately going to the grocery store and jumping in a shopping cart and getting tossed out of that thing.
Yeah, it's wild because we didn't even think the show was going to get on television, and nor did we think anyone was going to watch. So we were constantly surprised along the way, and that it means something to people is just, it blows us away because it's something we created with our friends, you know. It's very odd. It's a very intimate thing to us, but it's kind of everyone's now.
Was the original like pitch to MTV? Like how if you didn't think it was going to get on TV, how did you like get it up and running? Like how did that kind of unfold?
I was writing for different magazines, and I was trying to pitch this idea to test self-defense equipment on myself, like stun gun, taser gun, pepper spray, and then I was going to shoot myself. Well, I did shoot myself with in the
yes, you did.
with a bulletproof vest. And a lot of people wanted the article, but they wanted to treat it as a negative pickup. Like, okay, send it to us when you're done. But I was broke. I needed someone to help me buy the taser gun, stun gun, pepper spray. So Jeff Tremaine, who became the director of Jackass, he was the editor of a skateboarding magazine. He goes, I'll give you the money. And also, why don't you film it when you do it? And that's kind of how it all began. It started in skateboard videos. Yeah.
This is epic, man.
And then we just took some of the things I did in skateboard videos along with some of the stuff Bam was doing on the East Coast and made like a 10-minute tape and gave it to different agents. Because Jeff Tremaine, the director, went to high school with Spike Jonze. So Spike was like a big video director and directing his first film. So you took two guys who knew nothing but they knew Spike Jones. So everyone thought suddenly we knew something. We knew shit, you know, we just knew Spike. So that's kind of how we got an agent and an attorney and people to pay attention because we knew Spike.
Gotcha. Well, Jackass Best in Last. How do you feel about it? We loved it. We both saw it. Thank you for giving us the little premiere to check it out before this. Some of the best skits. I mean, is that the gist of it? It's like you guys are compiling all of your favorite ones. How did you get to the, I don't even know if skits is the right word, but the best versions.
Skits, bits, whatever you want to call them.
Sure.
It's like half new footage and half of our favorite bits that we've ever filmed. And Spike Jones directed a new open and a new close. And we just wanted to do it one more time for us and for the fans. And so that's how it all came together, really.
It's brilliant. The opening is one of my favorite opens of all time, man. There's a bit of a new cast, right?
Yeah, we have our newest and oddly enough, last cast member ever is a humanoid robot named 1W Larry. And let me tell you, he's not the smartest robot you ever met.
Surprisingly good dexterity for a robot. I was very surprised on that.
He has two different sets of hands, right? He has two different sets of hands. The first set of hand are tiny, little bitty fingers, tiny. But for the ones we did a little bit called the robot rectal exam, he puts on these big steel rectangular fingers with a lot of right angles. And Steve-O really took one for the team.
How does that work? How does Steve-O
Well, he's got to bend over.
But does he raise his hand for that? Like, how does it go to Steve-O? Or do you guys just know which guys are
picking out of a hat?
Who's choosing Steve-O?
Jeff and I will, sometimes people will raise their hands for things. Sometimes will be written specifically for them. But for that one, we just kind of landed on Steve-O, and Jeff went and talked to him. He's like, yeah, dude. Because Steve-O from the first movie refused to put the toy car up his butt because his dad was upset over it. And I think that really got under his skin. So now he's putting everything up his butt.
So
I mean, I'm serious.
Just
I'm not
to
even
really
joking.
stick it to him.
It's crazy. Yeah, that was fun. And Adam Ray, the comedian, does the voice of the robot, and he's so
Shout out
funny.
to Adam.
Adam, baby.
Yeah.
Adam's super talented. He kills it. Yeah, no, you guys did a great job with the robot. And like Trav said, the intro, very Jackass intro, like on another level. I mean, I don't want to give away too much. I don't know what we can't give away, but if you love the Jackass intros, you're going to love the intro for this movie. I will say, being older now and watching it, I don't know how you feel, Johnny. I feel more of like a sense of, when I was younger, just laugh out loud, no care in the world for what's happening to this guy. Now that I'm older, I'm kind of like, oh man, why is he doing that? Like, there's going to be like I feel a sense of like, there's ramifications for these decisions. When I was younger, I didn't think about that one bit.
Well, the culture has changed so much, you know, just there's so much more information on like concussions and this and that. And it does make you think like, oh man, I should have went to college, but I didn't. So I did what I had to do to support my family. But I mean, I would still be doing all the stuff I did before had it not been for the last concussion at the end of Jackass Forever. It kind of sent me offline for 6 months. And after that, the doctor said, you're done. And I talked to my kids and wife and I said, look, I'm done. So, but had that not happened, I probably still would have been doing it. And I think ultimately it worked out for the best because, you know, you only get so many chances, I believe.
No doubt.
But I'm good now, and now we're talking about robot rectal exams.
That's right. We can move on from that. It is just, sorry, I don't want to, it is just crazy how sometimes those things like,
did you have a lot of concussions?
They can bounce.
Oh, I know.
Travis had a couple documented.
I've been knocked out of a few games.
Yeah, right, because you're like running you're like in the heat of it on the line.
I can get blindsided a little bit different than Jason can. And having the ball can put you in some awkward positions. But I've been fortunate that I've only had a few, and Yeah.
You ever blindside Jason when he gets out of his truck?
God damn it. I wish, man. I wish.
Hi, my name's Travis Kelce, and this is The Blind Side.
Well, you do have one of the best football jackass moments of all time with Jared Allen. What was that like?
Oh, man. He can hit.
Yeah, he can.
And he's a nice guy. But so before he was really having trouble, like he was feeling bad about what he was about to do. And Tremaine,
he's a good man.
Yeah, and Tremaine, who's very sympathetic, goes, "Your job is to murder Knoxville's face." And then he like saw that we wanted him to go full speed, and then he got into it. Thank goodness. It's like when I fought Butterbean in the swap meet. He showed up that morning. I'm like, Butterbean, I need you to go full speed today. He goes, Johnny, I cannot do that. I'm like, I need you to go full speed. He goes, you don't got to beg me. I said, oh, shit. But it's not funny unless you go full speed, you know?
Oh, no, you got to go full send.
You can tell if it's not full speed and it's not real. Do you have which sport was the hardest hit or the one that was the most brutal of all the like sports specific ones you've done?
Well, I think my career as a bullfighter has taken the most punishment.
Jason, is this where your like love for like running with the bulls started?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. I think when we had a farm that we would go to in West Virginia, and you see animals for the first time, and you see a horse and you see a cow, and it's like jarring for how large those creatures are.
Yeah.
And bull riding, watching it is just one of the most insane things you can watch. Yeah. So obviously seeing you go and do things that no sane human being would decide to go do. Like, how do you get that in the back of your head? Like, I would watch the cowboy poker stuff on YouTube and think that is insane.
Yeah.
And you would just be out there by yourself. Like,
right.
Taking full-on shots. So where did your affinity of bulls come from?
I love bulls. They absolutely hate you. And really, and they hate movement. They don't care about colors or anything like that. If something's moving, they want to make it stop. And that's all we needed. You know, it's like the perfect animal to shoot with. Because you're going to get footage. And I think a lot of my love for them comes from like all the great footage we've gotten. I know, and like what was going to happen to me was kind of inconsequential, really. I was just wanting the footage. So yeah, they're wonderful animals. They're so smart too. You can't like fake the same way twice with the bull, because if you go left that second time, he's going to be sitting there waiting on you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh, man. He had to learn the hard way.
I know a lot about bulls, and I kind of learned on the job. They're amazing. So you're going to run with the bulls? Is that the idea?
That is a life ambition of mine. There's been a bunch of guys tweeting at me, drinking beers. They won't stop drinking beers until I agree to run the bulls with them. I see you guys. I just want to let you know, I see your tweets. I really want to go. It's just trying to figure out the time where it works out. It looks like just so much fucking fun.
I think you'll get some footage. You got to be careful, though, because those Spanish bulls, they don't blunt their horns. They got swords sticking out of their head.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I have to go with some Kevlar.
Yeah,
some Kevlar around the major arteries and stuff.
Yeah. We got to protect that gym dog, too. That's the main thing to protect.
Oh, man.
He's already got 4 girls. He's good.
Yeah.
It save you on a vasectomy.
That's right. It'll save me a procedure.
So out of all the movies, do you have like a favorite one that you guys have done, or like is it always just the one coming out is the focus and is the favorite? But
wow, each of them are different to me. You know, the first one's like it's almost innocent compared to what it became. The number 2 was our most unhinged one. Everyone was just on their worst behavior at that time. And I got super obsessed and wouldn't stop shooting even I was on weekends, I had a cameraman follow me around. I was running into street signs and trying to jump parking meters, just whatever. I was literally running into stop signs. And they had an intervention to get me to stop shooting because I wouldn't quit. And yeah, I don't know. Each of them is special. And, but I think maybe number 2 is possibly the cast's favorite. Of course, we love the one we have coming out, but it was just a lot of, and the behavior got worse when the cameras were off. Just a rowdy bunch.
Did you always feel like you had to one up each other? Was that kind of like the running bit amongst everyone?
So I didn't want to do. Yeah, the answer is yes, but it comes out of a place of competition. I didn't want to do a second movie because I thought, how would we top the first? And that got in my head to the point where I was like, we're done. And but Tremaine, the director, goes, we don't have to top it. We just have to be funny.
Right.
That made me relax. And then I felt like that was I got past the block. So, but yeah, if someone gets a great bit, the other guys are like, I need a better bit, which is great for me because I produced this turkey too.
How much stuff ends up making it in versus not making? Like, how many bits are you guys doing? How do you decide what makes it into the movie? Is it strictly your decision, or is this you and Tremaine's? Is this?
Well, yeah. Tremaine, Spike, and I will make those decisions, and we always overshoot because you never know what's going to work. You'll take a high concept idea which you think this is going to be gold, and it doesn't turn out at all. And you'll take another idea, a non-idea, somebody go get a tube of super glue and bring it back to set, and you'll get an amazing bit just with that, because it just depends. So, and sometimes you'll have bits that are similar in the same movie, and you're like, well, we can't use both of those. Or we'll have too much gross stuff, or too much blunt force trauma, or too much of this. So we kind of spread it all out.
I got to talk to you about one of your most iconic bits. Did you think that Bad Grandpa would turn into what it is?
Oh my God. Talking about anxiety. We pitched 2 movies to the studio that day. One, Bad Grandpa, and another, it's a karate film with Willie Nelson. And we wanted them to not pick Bad Grandpa. It was with the Broken Lizard guys and Willie Nelson. We wanted to do that film. And then they picked Bad Grandpa. And you've never seen 3 guys walk out of a studio who just got a movie greenlit more depressed. because it's going to be hard, right? Because the whole movie's predicated on reactions. And then it's like, what if we get nothing? We'll have to turn this into a Jackass film. And then they had a story, but we figured it out. And, I had to sit through makeup like 3 hours each day, and I was bummed about that. But after the first day of shooting, we got good stuff. Didn't make the film, but we got good stuff. And I used the time in the makeup chair to prepare for the day. And again, all my anxiety went away after that. And I was like, we got this. So Bad Grandpa, oh man, that was fun. It was my dad's favorite thing we ever did,
So good.
Yeah. My old man loved Bad Grandpa. Irving's a real, he's a dirty old man.
Did you get any inspiration maybe from your dad?
Oh yeah. My dad was kind of like, there's a reason I became what I did. Because my dad he would prank his friends all the time, with
got it.
He had a tire company, and he would make his employees X-Lax milkshakes, or He would send them letters from the health department saying they contracted a venereal disease, and it would be on rubber stamped VD Clinic on the letter, signed Dr. Harlan C. Titmore, and people would go to the health department with this letter. Or the wives would meet the husband. The wives and the wife's mom would meet the husband when he got home from work that day. It was a joke letter, right? But
sure,
the wives would be upset. One guy pulled a gun on him for it. And he would also stage gunfights at his Christmas party.
Gosh.
At a Christmas party.
Yeah, he would have two guys get in a fight. He's like, okay, now you guys are going to get in a fight, and then you're going to pull out your guns and start shooting. And then everyone runs out into the street. So the next year, there's two new guys. He goes, hey, guys, so you guys are going to start fighting, and then you're going to pull out your guns and start firing at each other, and it'll scare everyone, out of the party. So they did what Dad told them to do, and they pulled out their blank guns, obviously, and start firing at each other. But Dad had given everyone else in the party blank guns. So they fired at those two dudes, and those two dudes...
Kylie Kelce shocked when Jason Kelce mentions Doree Hepner, Ed Kelsey's new girlfriend, on podcast. In a hilarious yet surprising podcast episode, fans of the Kelce family had a memorable moment of entertainment when Kylie Kelce reacted with astonishment to her husband Jason Kelce's story about Doree Hepner, the woman being considered the new girlfriend of her father-in-law, Ed Kelsey. The episode began on a light-hearted note. Jason and Kylie chatted about recent family events, trips, and upcoming ones. However, things quickly took a turn for the better when Jason unexpectedly mentioned Doree Hepner while recounting a Kelce family meeting. "Dad's been happier lately, for sure," Jason said, laughing. "I think everyone's noticed." Upon hearing that, Kylie immediately turned to look at her husband with a surprised expression. She certainly couldn't have predicted the direction the conversation was taking. "What are you planning to tell?" Kylie asked with a slightly nervous smile. Jason laughed heartily at his wife's reaction. He went on to say that Ed Kelsey had recently appeared at several events with Doree Hepner, and the whole family had been getting together more often. This completely surprised Kylie. "Wait a minute," she said. "Are you telling this to millions of podcast listeners?" The question elicited laughter from the studio audience. Jason explained that Ed was enjoying a new phase in his life and had to be very happy. According to him, the most important thing was seeing his father happy after years of focusing on family and always being there to support everyone. Kylie listened attentively. Surprise and curiosity were clearly visible on her face. "I just didn't think you'd bring this up today," Kylie confessed. Jason responded with his characteristic humor. "I think the fake thinker would prefer to hear family stories rather than me talking about pain relief in retirement." Kylie laughed at the creative remark. In the next part of the conversation, Jason shared that Doree has made a good impression on many family members. He described her as friendly, approachable, and always making everyone feel comfortable at gatherings. Kylie continued to ask questions, like a fake trying to process the newly revealed information. "How many times have you all met up?" she asked. Jason laughed and replied, "More than you think." Once again, Kylie looked surprised. Fans could sense the authenticity of the conversation. There was no elaborate script or pre-scene expressions. It was simply a family sharing everyday stories with millions of followers. Jason then said that what made him happiest was seeing his father smile more. "Dad has always put family first," he said. "So when I see him happy, I think we all feel happy too." Kylie nodded in agreement. Although initially blocked because Jason blocked the topic on the podcast, support quickly emerged. "I think that's great," Kylie shared. "If he's happy, that's what matters most." The resolution received much positive feedback from listeners because it showed the special bond within the Kelce family. Instead of turning the story into something overly dramatic, they approached it with humor, openness, and sincerity. Jason went on to recount some funny incidents that occurred during recent gatherings. According to him, Ed Kelsey is always in a good mood whenever Doree is around. "Dad's laughing more than usual," Jason joked. "That says it all." Kylie burst out laughing before commenting, "I can't believe you just said that on the podcast." "But it's true," Jason replied. The conversation then shifted to other family stories, but the topic of Doree Hepner kept coming up throughout the show. Each time Jason mentioned it, Kylie made funny, almost insensitive, expressions. Many viewers commented that Kylie's reaction was the highlight of the podcast episode. Her completely natural surprise made the conversation feel more authentic and relatable. Some fans still believe Kylie represents the thinking of many fantasists when listening to Jason reveal surprising information about his family. For his part, Jason seemed quite comfortable talking about the topic. He repeatedly emphasized that the most important thing was his father's happiness. "After all that Dad has done for us," Jason said, "he deserves some good time all to himself." Kylie immediately agreed. "Absolutely." As the conversation gradually escalated, Kylie looked at her husband and joked that next time she wanted to know in advance what topics he was going to cover on the podcast. "You've surprised me too many times already." Jason laughed. "If I told you in advance, it wouldn't be fun anymore." Laughter echoed across the studio. Another